really excited because last night we got a lot of good stuff for the apartment where you can actually see a difference. So I'm gonna show you, we went to IKEA and HomeGoods. So the first thing we actually put together last night, we got these bedside tables from IKEA. Also, we got these little lampshades for the lamps that I DIY'd. I think they look really, really nice. My Young Living order came in and I got the Aria. If you guys have ever seen these on Instagram, they are like the most beautiful diffusers ever. So I'm really excited to have that. If you want more information on it, I will leave it in the description. I think it's sold out right now, but if you're into oils or been wanting to buy oils, highly suggest Young Living. Like I was saying, I have multiple friends who do it and they always give me oils for gifts or let me test them out, or sometimes I'll like ask them to order something for me. So I finally took the leap of faith I finally pulled the trigger and ordered my own oils for myself because I do really like to use them, especially now that we have a place. I want to be using more natural stuff. So yeah, we ordered the Aria premium kit, and then I also got the Ningxia premium kit because I love the Ningxia. It's like these antioxidant drinks and I love mixing them with like bubbly. Probably make one later today, but anyway, that's not what this is about. Okay, the next thing we got is a headboard. This was like a last minute decision. So we'll open this up so you guys can see it later, but I ended up getting a headboard. It's kind of like a rattan one, so hopefully we'll get that up today. Got all my oil stuff. Got this one from HomeGoods. I thought it was just like really nice and minimal to put maybe in the living room. I'm thinking about actually hanging up my shelf right here. I put this cutie over here. I think I'm gonna like repot her and then we're just gonna leave her alone because we just need her to get comfy. Also got this little basket from IKEA for one of my plants. Very exciting. Then I got this one for one of the plants as well because I had originally bought this guy, but honestly this looks so much better and it's about the same price, so I got that. Then we got these little canisters. I've been thinking about putting like our milk and juice and stuff in these so the fridge looks really nice and minimal. Then you got this big basket. All this stuff is from IKEA. This is really nice. It's $30. Oh, I haven't even told you guys that we ordered a couch. As you can see, we kind of laid it out to see. I think we're gonna actually move it back to this edge. But yeah, we got a couch. I'm pretty sure Kyle is pooping right now and sending a voice message praying for somebody. He's in the bathroom, but I literally hear him like sending a voice message praying. So whoever is receiving that voice message, just know he was pooping when he sent it. Anyway, we ordered a couch from Living Spaces. I was like scouring the internet to try to find a couch, and obviously I would have loved to do something similar to the cloud couch because it's just super cozy and white and minimal. However, obviously I'm not gonna get the cloud couch. It's over $10,000, and then the closest dupes were still pretty expensive. Like this Living Spaces Utopia couch was one that I was looking at, but that was gonna be over $2,000. So we didn't want to spend that much money, so we kind of just kept looking around. I even thought about like DIYing a cloud couch and just kind of doing a makeshift. I was also considering the IKEA, I don't know what it's called, but I'll have a picture of it here. I was considering this one, and then swapping out the cushions for ones that are more fluffy because the ones it comes with are really hard. So I was really trying to figure out a way to kind of mimic that look on a budget. I really thought, honestly, doing that couch with different cushions would be a really good idea because it has the same shape and like the deep cushions, they're not comfortable. We went and sat on it and they're very not comfortable, but if you were to like stuff those with like different filling, or just, I was thinking of honestly hiring like a local seamstress and having her just sew us new cushions to put on there and then like making them super fluffy. I thought that would be a really good idea. However, the couch isn't even in stock, so oh well. We ended up going to Living Spaces. We found this couch. What is the name of it? I don't know. I'll have it linked below. So this is the couch we ended up getting. It is a light gray color. I would have preferred white. However, they didn't have it in white. It only comes in light gray and dark gray. But I still think it is like a nice, I don't know if it's a warmer gray, but I still think it's a nice color and will match with everything here. So we don't know when it's gonna come. The delivery window is between 2 and 5 weeks. So I'm hoping for the shorter end because honestly, it just feels like we're in one big room without the couch to like divide up the space. Another thing I got from Home Goods are this just like stackable bowl plate set, the bowl set. So it just comes with 6 bowls and 6 lids. I think that's really great because it's really easy to store them, and I like that it has lids on it. So if we make something, I can just easily put them away for leftovers, but then I can also use these for mixing, baking, whatever. So I got that. Goodwill the other day, I got this new banana holder. It is perfect. It looks much better than the other one. This was only $2.50, so. Yeah, so I found these jugs, that's a weird word for these. I found these canisters for the pantry at Goodwill, and look how cute. They have these bamboo tops and like a little leather strap. These were $1.50 each, so I found 2 of those. I also got this planter from Home Goods. This one was $30. I bought it because I wanted to transfer this one. However, I think honestly this one might be bigger. This one's definitely deeper. So I was considering maybe moving it, but I could also, I know this one's gonna grow bigger, so maybe in the future I could move this one into it. So I need to find a place to put this guy, but that looks cute. I also found this basket at Goodwill, and I'm just using it as like the recycling bin. And then I also found, I didn't mention it, this basket to put in our shoes, which we're not very good at, as you can see. Just so they have kind of like a home. Kyle is still going in on his prayer. Then we got a card, some cards for things that are coming up. Got some chip clips. Last but not least, I got this planter as well. Basically, I was looking for options to put this thing in, so I'm going to either put it in this one or I'm going to put it in that wicker basket. Okay, this is what the headboard looks like. It is really beautiful, and honestly, this is way more affordable than any other similar one. This one was only $100 at IKEA. The other rattan kind of boho headboards that I've seen have been like at least $400 to $500 and up. Okay. Okay.
So we want to make sure that white part's behind it. So that would probably be like the highest we could go.
Okay. What's up? I have no idea where this is going to be in the video, but I wanted to give you guys kind of like a wedding update. I honestly have not been doing a ton of stuff for the wedding. We are about 2 months out, so it's going to get closer. My bachelorette party is at the end of this month. The plan is just to go to Coronado. Most of Coronado is still open. You just have to wear a mask and sit outside at the restaurant. So we got an Airbnb right outside of Coronado, and that's where I'm having my bachelorette party. Right now I'm talking to Mallory, who is the calligrapher who is going to be doing all of our signs and our place cards. I will have a link to her website in the description. All of her profits go to support her mission trips, which I think is an amazing thing. So if any of you brides are looking for somebody to do calligraphy, I would highly recommend her. So I was talking to her, and I really want to do a place card similar to this that has kind of that terracotta look to it. However, we just couldn't find anything that looks like that for a decent price, especially with place cards. If you're gonna have 100 of them, you don't want them to be like a few dollars each. So I randomly just came up with this idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my recent DIY crafts. I've been just like painting everything that I buy from Goodwill, and it kind of has like this textured look. Basically, all you need to do to achieve it is add baking powder to the paint. So I just picked up a terracotta color and have been adding baking powder and just kind of giving it this chalky texture. And I was like, wait, we could easily do this with tiles or coasters or just pieces of wood. So now I'm on Floor & Decor, their website, and I'm seeing these tiles. You can get a 4x4 tile that's just plain and white for 8 cents. Or you can get like a subway tile if you want more of a rectangle look for 15 cents a piece. So if we got 100 of these, it's only $15 versus before we were looking at things that were like just ridiculous. So this is what I'm considering. However, I thought it would be cool to use them as a coaster. So I'm actually thinking instead square ones. These are 8 cents a piece. And they're just like plain squares, 4x4. So I'm thinking we'll paint it in a similar style to this, and then she can write their names on top of that. And then I was thinking of just getting these little coaster sticker pads and then putting it on the bottom of the coasters so they're more functional. The next thing I kind of was looking into was napkins and table runners. I really do want these kinds of table runners that are kind of like the cheesecloth gauze look. So I was thinking about ordering those off of like Etsy or something. However, it does start adding up. Those will probably be around $300 at least. So I was considering trying to DIY those and just buying some gauze and like dyeing it myself, and just seeing if that would be more cost effective or if it would just be a better idea to order them. However, now I'm thinking about DIYing my napkins as well, because all of the napkins that the caterer has shown me so far are just like really cheap and just not the best colors. So I was like, you know what, maybe I can DIY the napkins. If you guys saw on my Instagram, I thrifted this mirror yesterday, and it is this beautiful wicker mirror. However, someone spray painted it like a light pink, and I started putting nail polish remover on it, and I revealed that it is this beautiful natural wood. So we went to the store yesterday and picked up some acetone. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm just gonna go in on this mirror and try to get it cleaned up. I just got back from a bunch of errands. I went and met with my wedding planner. I am actually using one of my good friends, Brittany. She owns a business called Bridal Stitch. So I'll have her Instagram link below if you are an Arizona bride. She is amazing and I would highly recommend her. I am so grateful that we have the means to pay for a wedding coordinator. I think, honestly, I can't even imagine having a wedding without a coordinator. And you would just have to stress about so many more things, or have one of your family members stress about it. So the fact that she's going to be there, we're just doing day of coordination, but we meet several times beforehand just to make sure everything's set, and I feel so confident, and she is just the sweetest person and she loves Jesus, so major bonus there. So we had a meeting, and then right next to the coffee shop was CB2 and Pottery Barn, so I kind of went around and shopped. I have never been to CB2, but honestly, CB2 is goals. That is literally what I want my place to look like. However, it is also gold. Like, you need money to shop there. I found a couple plates, so I'll show you those. I got these light pink ceramic plates. These weren't too bad. They were about $10 each. They're pretty dirty right now, so I need to wash them, but I got 2 of those. I thought they were super unique, would be really beautiful for any kind of photos, and we needed a couple more plates. And then I went to Pottery Barn, kind of went in at Pottery Barn. So I got, the thing about pillows is that they sell them, the inserts, separately than the covers. And honestly, these down inserts weren't too pricey. They range. These ones I think were $18 each, and then the other ones I got were $20 each. It's really the covers that they charge an arm and a leg for, but I wanted to get some really cozy, soft pillows, fluffy pillows for the couch. I also ordered 2 more pillows that were not in stock, but they were so soft. This is what they look like, or maybe later in this vlog they will be in. She said it takes about 3 to 5 days for them to arrive, so we'll see if they end up making it, but they'll be here right after the couch gets here, so that's perfect. Then I also got this really chunky blanket. I'll insert a photo now. It's gonna look so cozy on the couch. I just really want the couch to be somewhere that you just want to take a nap on and like lay on all day. So I got that chunky blanket. Definitely more of like splurge home decor items. However, I do like to invest in some stuff. A lot of my decor has been thrifted or from Home Goods, so definitely more on the affordable side. So I did want to splurge on a couple of items, so really excited. I also got news that our couch is going to be delivered Friday, which is in 2 days. They said it was going to be 3 to 5 weeks, and then it ended up coming literally, I think we put in our order last week sometime, so less than about a week I would say it took. So I'm really excited for the couch to get here. It's going to make such a difference in making the whole place seem more homey. And the last little update right now is Kyle. I think I mentioned that Kyle went to go get the bar stools. So he went and got those, so those will be here later today. So I'm excited to see what they look like in person and also work on kind of revamping them a little bit. Here is the current status of the chairs. That's a pretty gross stain. We're a little confused because there's like, it looks like there's blood is splattered on it, but it's kind of like all over the chairs.
That's why they sold them so cheap, is because they killed somebody, pulled the covers off, put these dirty covers on to like make it seem like everything's fine, but they didn't clean the chairs. So now we have evidence of a murder.
So we're gonna probably try to buy new cushion, and then
I say we get rid of these.
Well, I'm gonna take it with me so I know the size, and then trying to get new fabric to reupholster.
Yeah. Facts. Let's get it. This thing's not even on.
Oh, perfect. So I ended up getting some of the foam. That stuff is like $35 a yard. Thankfully they were 40% off, plus the girl told me to get the 20% off coupon that can be used on top of sales. So I got 80 inches of the foam, and then I found that material that's $25 a yard, but that was also 50% off. So, or with the coupon I used, the 20% off coupon, I ended up spending about $68. It was originally going to be about $120, so saved a lot of money by using that coupon, and it helped that everything was on sale. Now I'm just walking to Home Goods because Kyle is getting lunch or dinner with a friend. He's asking him to be his groomsman, so I am just entertaining myself by going to Home Goods, which I cannot complain. Okay, I wanted to give you an update on the chair situation. We finished these 2, and I'm in the middle of reupholstering the other 2 cushions. Needed to take a break. I personally, I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it doesn't look that bad. I just think they're really tall, and they kind of like block off the space. Right now they're not pushed against the table, obviously. I just think they are kind of an eyesore. I'm trying to convince Kyle to like cut off this, because imagine if like the backs just came to here and then I put some cane webbing in it. I feel like it would make it a lot more like modern and cool. This is the fabric I picked. I think it actually turned out really nicely. Unfortunately, I had to cut all of the cushion foam myself, so it's really hard. So the edges are pretty jagged at some places. Honestly, wish I just ordered some like pre-cut cushion foam. It would have been so much easier, but you know, here we are. It is finished. So anyway, that's what I'm working on right now, and then I'm gonna go film a video before, which you guys probably would have already seen. Let me show you the mirror. So I bought a stain for the mirror to kind of try to even everything out. This is the one I got, and it's in natural, which I really think just means clear because it did not make any difference. The only thing is it's like super shiny now, which probably helped a little bit, but honestly, the difference is not much. But I might just leave it like this for now unless I want to go buy another stain, which I don't. So we're just gonna leave her alone. I thought I would give you a closer look on what I'm doing. So I tried out this new method where I do the corners last. So I just pull it as tightly as I can, staple it around the sides, and now I'm gonna go in and do the corners. I found that this has worked pretty well to keep them nice, and then I literally just play around with this. It's hard with one hand, but I just keep playing around and pulling it and trying to find like the way to fold it that doesn't have like creases showing. So obviously I can't do this with one hand. And then at the end I'll go around and trim off all the excess fabric. So I'm gonna play around with this corner, and yeah, then we'll only have one left.